These are must-add players on the waiver wire in week 10 for fantasy football. Number 1, let's start with Tyjae Spears. He's rostered in just 45% of leagues. And this week, it was back to Tony Pollard as the RB who received the majority of the playing time. Pollard played on 29 of 47 snaps, ran 12 of 27 routes, was targeted once, carried the ball 10 times. Spears, on the other hand, played on 21 of 47 snaps, ran 13 of 27 routes, and was targeted 3 times, carried the ball 7 times. However, there are rumors that Pollard will be traded by the NFL's trade deadline, which is today. If that happens, then Spears' rostership is going to shoot up. Parker Washington rostered in just 18% of leagues. BTJ left this week's game with an ankle injury. We know that Travis Hunter is going to be out at least another 3 weeks. Parker Washington led the way in terms of snaps played and routes run for the Jaguars. This week, he played on 70 of 80 snaps, ran 36 of 40 routes run, and was targeted 9 times. Washington also led the Jaguars pass catchers with 90 yards. Alec Pierce rostered in just 26% of leagues. Alec Pierce is starting to become a more stable asset for fantasy gamers with some big-time upside. This week, as the Colts were playing catch-up basically from the start of the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, Pierce was targeted 13 times. He caught 6 of those for 115 yards. Pierce also played 71 of 78 snaps, ran 50 of 56 routes. Pierce, at this point, is a reliable flex play with a very, very low floor, but a very high ceiling. Torrey Horton rostered in just 5% of leagues. Horton led all Seahawks receivers in snaps against the Commanders, playing on 37 of 51 snaps, ran 20 of 24 routes, targeted 4 times, 4 catches, 48 yards, and 2 touchdowns. This offense is turning out to be one of the real gems in the NFL. Sam Darnold is playing amazing football, and it wouldn't surprise me if Cooper Kupp misses more time. I mentioned Isaiah Davis last week, but he's rostered in 13% of leagues, and I still think he's worth adding and stashing in the event that Breece Hall is traded. Davis will also see usage and produce even if Breece Hall remains on the team. Before the bye week, Davis played on 33 of 72 snaps, ran 17 of 38 routes, was targeted 5 times, and carried the ball 7 times. If you need a quarterback, I think the answer is JJ McCarthy. He's rostered in 29% of leagues. Last week, we mentioned JJ McCarthy, citing the offensive environment and the playoff schedule coming up, which is the Cowboys, Giants, and Lions, as reasons why McCarthy would be a good streaming option going forward. This week against the Lions, McCarthy only threw for 143 yards, but he threw for 2 touchdowns and ran for another touchdown. And then, of course, at tight end, Colston Loveland had the breakout game. Loveland is rostered in just 24% of leagues. Colston Loveland is not available. I think Theo Johnson and Dalton Schultz are great options. And if you're really desperate, Luke Musgrave, because Tucker Kraft is now out with an ACL injury.